if you want people to start complimenting you and stopping you, talking about how you have a perfect booty or you have a nice juicy butt, like, then you gotta watch this. And that's exactly how my butt went from a pancake to a peach, because I had a full formula of this. Like, it wasn't just, luck. What's up, y'all? It's Raven here. In other words, Raven with a Y. And in today's story time, I'm going to be talking about how I finally gained weight after struggling for years. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And this is for whoever wants to gain weight, or you struggle to gain weight, or you want a bigger booty, or anything like that. Because overall, I cracked the code on how to do this. But I'm going to just tell y'all exactly everything. So first, I want to give you guys a real backstory. I was always underweight for years. Like, a lot of people that probably watch me on YouTube, on here, or people that even know me personally, I was very abnormally skinny. Like, it was just like very strange. It was like, I just remember a lot of people would tell me before, like, oh, you're so skinny, you're thick, you're anorexic. And I don't know, I never saw it like that for myself, but looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, you was it looked like you could have been eating. But I don't know why. Like, I just couldn't gain weight. It was something that, I don't know, I just eat the same meals as everybody else and I couldn't gain weight, you guys. So I just would be told I was skinny a lot, and I would never think of anything about it until, like, I started to get, like, in my teenage years. I was like, oh, I'm older now, I'm an adult. So when I was a teenager and people were saying that to me, I didn't think much of it. I really didn't care. I got, like, of course, made fun of before. One of my closest friends before that was in my childhood had told me I was anorexic, and I remember getting in a very bad argument with her. Like, I was like, that's rude. Like, you shouldn't talk about anybody's bodies. Like, I was very, sad, because I feel like you can't change, how you made, or if I'm 15 or 16, it's like me being skinny. So somebody called me anorexic, and it's just like, I feel like I'm a kid at the age. It's like, I'm not worried about having a big butt, or, looking like an hourglass figure or anything like that. So, yeah, it had hurt my feelings very bad. It hurt my feelings real bad. And still, when people say anything about, when I was in my weight gain journey, anything about me being little or skinny, it's just really, I just feel like it's not cool, or it's rude. So I would get made fun of, jokes. I remember one time in school, y'all, like, they literally was rating every girl in classroom, and it's like I was ranked like the bottom, like, because, and I know it was because I just didn't have no booty, or I didn't have no shape. Like, I was in high school, but I was very sad about that too. I was like, oh my God, like, people are so mean. Like, kids are mean, you guys. So I remember just looking back, like, a lot of things made sense on why people were saying certain things about my size. And honestly, I don't know if you guys are skinny or want to gain weight, but if I had to say how it made me feel, I feel like people don't understand when you're skinny, it's like on the same level as being overweight. Like, it hurts either way it goes. Now, I don't want to be told, oh, you should eat more, you should eat more, and it's like I'm eating, because you could, like, develop, like, some type of, something could be wrong in your brain with how you look at yourself. I don't know if that's like body dysmorphia or what, because that's real. So, because I didn't even know I was skinny, but it really, I don't know, it was just a weird phase that I went through. Like, I remember how I felt. Like, I would, like, cover up my butt. Like, I didn't have no butt, but I would cover it up, and I would put, like, I have a jacket, and I, like, tie around I'll tie something around my waist, because I didn't have no butt, and all the girls had a butt, and I was like, y'all not about to look at my butt, because it ain't nothing to look at. But I just, I didn't want to wear tight clothes, or when I do wear leggings, it looked like little legs. Like, it was just like, it's just like, all of it, looking back, is not necessary, because you beautiful the way you are. But if anything, I just got healthier by gaining weight. But yeah, it made me feel like, insecure. Like, obviously, if you looking at the next girl or the next woman and you seeing a body, you're gonna be like, hold on, I could gain about 10 pounds, I can gain 20 pounds, or whatever. So I was just like, I was getting sad about it and stuff, and I started to be just insecure. Like, I'm sure it showed on my face. Like, I couldn't help it. Like, like, I would see who people would get complimented the most, the ones with the nice shapes, or the ones with the nice butts. But I just always knew that I was still beautiful. Like, I didn't care more about weight gain until now, my adult life. So, and honestly, for a long time, y'all, I thought I really couldn't gain weight. Like, I really thought that's just how God made me. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to get past this size. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get past this size in life. Like, this is how big I am forever. I want to talk about some things that I tried to do, and I don't know if you guys tried these things before, just to keep, I'm just be honest. So There was something called a pedomin. I don't know if you guys heard of that, but it's basically like a supplement. It's like a syrup or whatever. You take it, I believe, once or twice a day. I ended up ordering that, like I was like 18. Like I ended up ordering that in the mail. I was like, I'm going to gain weight. Like I'm going to. And I remember it was just going viral. And now I honestly think a pedomin, I don't know if it's like not allowed anymore in the US or whatever exactly they got going on. But I ordered that in the mail. Okay, I take it, but it has a really bad side effect of where you get sleepy. So I was like, it's supposed to make you eat more, but I was like, you're sleepy and drowsy. But I remember being so happy when it came out. I was like, I'm prepared to be sleepy. Like I'm prepared because I know I need to eat more. Like listen, it's junior year in high school, senior year coming up. Like I was trying to make sure that I was gonna reach my fitness, my body goals. Tried that pedomin, it did not work for me at all. It just made me sleepy. It didn't work. And I remember that one bottle was like, I don't know if it was $30 or $40, but I didn't even have no money for real at the time to be buying that. Like I was literally 18, 16, 17, one of those ages. And I had a job, but it was like I was working part-time, so that didn't work. And then I tried this thing called Ensures. I don't know if you guys know what Ensure is, but it's basically like a nutritional protein shake kind of thing that really is meant for older people that can't reach their calorie goals. And a lot of people say like it's like you could take it for weight gain, add some extra calories in and things like that. So I was just like I don't know if it worked, but I had bought like probably like 2 packs of it, and I was excited. I'm like, I'm gonna drink these after every meal and it's gonna work. Like I'm gonna see results. And it didn't work, you guys. Like it was working, but it was like slow. Like it was like real slow. Like it took like maybe a month to gain a pound or something, or a month and a half. I'm like, this isn't working. So that didn't work. So then I went to the workout thing. I was like, okay, let me start working out at home. Like I typed in on Google like how to get a bigger butt, YouTube videos, like trying to work out and things like that. Now the working out thing actually works, you guys. Like working out in your room or working out at home, like the little bubble butt workouts, like that stuff actually works. And I have like some workout guides and some weight gain guides that I do make, but after you guys can look in my bio after watching this, because I am a certified trainer now as well. So but yeah, that worked, the little bubble booty workout. But there's more things that actually worked for me to gain weight. I'm just letting you know, like that's when I first started seeing like my butt get a little bigger when I was doing the at home workouts. I was like, okay, like I'm seeing a little poke, like so yeah. Because at first people was like, oh, just eat a lot of rice, yams, potatoes, they say eat your rice and cabbage, like like they say things like that. What else do they say? What else they be telling us to do to eat? Like what's some stuff else that people told y'all before? Like people be telling me like just eat a lot of ice cream. Like they was just telling me like to do all this stuff that it don't work. I can eat whatever I want to eat and I don't gain weight. That's how it was at the time. I was doing everything that you could think of. I also think that a lot of people don't understand when they are underweight or they are skinny. It could be because you are, stressed. Like if you're in high school, school is stressful. You might have after school activities, or if you work, you might be stressed from work, or if you have, anything, because stress is the killer of appetite. So a lot of y'all don't be knowing that y'all stressed. And I could have been stressed because, I was very like shy in high school. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was just like trying to get through high school, and I just was already, people making fun of my size. Like I wasn't the pick of the litter. You know how they say that the pick of the litter is when it's like 10 kittens out of the litter when they born, and you can see which ones is the cute ones and you can see which ones is not cute. And I was just like not the pick of the litter. So I was feeling very down and stuff in high school about, how skinny I was. And it was just like, what else could I do? And on top of that, I played sports in high school, so I used to have to wear the fitted shorts and things like that. And it's like I could see who got the booties and I can see who don't, and I was one of the ones that I didn't. Like I was like, you know what, but I never was like a hater. Like that's the thing, like when people had bigger booties than me or anything like that, I just was like, they just got a bigger booty than me. Like I still would be friends with people. Like I just didn't like when people would come for me. Like even jokingly making a joke about somebody that's underweight or skinny or telling them to gain weight is rude. And I try to explain this to people. Like when people say, oh, you need to just eat more, or oh, you need to just gain weight, or oh, you so skinny, that is rude. I don't like when people do that. Like don't say, oh, you so skinny, oh, you need to gain weight, oh, you need to eat. Like that's rude, because I wouldn't call a big person say, oh, you need to lose weight, oh, you need to eat more salads. So it's like, don't say that to me, like it's not nice. So I'm going to tell y'all what finally started to work, and this is very important. So I do also have supplements that I take of my own. It's not a pedoman, but I do have my own business now, and I actually sell weight gain supplements, you guys, that are legit, that I've tested out on myself. They're 100% natural. If you are interested in trying to gain weight, you get a 1 month supply. So I'll link that below as well too. But that's like the lazy way. But if you want to have like crazy results like me, I'll put pictures on the screen or whatever. So this is what really helps me. I started meal prepping. So I worked a job, and for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I would meal prep my meals. Okay. And a lot of y'all be thinking, oh, meal prepping, just, you can meal prep, but you got to be meal prepping the right foods. So, and then I would do 2 protein shakes a day. I had to do 2. So I had to basically increase my calories in order to gain weight, because I'm not the type of person where I look at my calories like and be like, oh, this is what's on the back of the nutritional label. Like, that's this right here, basically. When people is it, oh yeah, I don't know if it's one on here. Well, there's no calories in water. Oh god, it's no calories in this water, right? But usually you see on a label, it'll show you like how many calories. I'm gonna get to grab some like on this. So if you don't know what calories are, it's basically this. So this is 160 calories. This is what I had to start looking at when I wanted to gain weight, because in order for me to gain weight, I had to do like maybe 3,000 calories a day. 3,000 calories a day equals 3,200 calories a day equal 1 pound of 1 pound of, I believe it's like body fat or something like that. So I would start counting my calories every single day, every meal. Like if I had eggs for breakfast, pancakes, sausage, whatever it was, I had to count it. For lunch, if I had some Chipotle, you count it. Chipotle got a lot of good calories in it, y'all, too, for growing a bubble booty. There's rice up in there and chicken and stuff like that. So I was counting my calories, more. And once I started actually tracking, that's what a lot of you guys don't really do. I think like you have to be able to track your progress, and tracking my calories is what helped too. Also, the supplements that I do have, my brand of supplements, I will link below. Now with the protein shakes, now everybody think it's just the Ensure or a nutritional boost, whatever the brands are. Those are good brands, but I like to actually see what's in my protein shake and make it myself. And I have a booty smoothie recipe book too, you guys. I was literally coming up with so many different recipes for protein shakes to see what works, because I would drink them, but I needed to see the results in my butt. So I had to start, instead of just wanting to gain weight, this is how I got a bigger butt. I would actually have to work out in the house. Now, I'm not no, person that is against the gym, but since I don't really always like going out to the gym, and I know this sounds crazy because I'm a certified trainer myself now, I like to work out in the comfort of my room, because I don't like people watching me or, being uncomfortable, especially if I already was skinny. I didn't like wearing my workout clothes in the gym, because it's like it was nothing to show. It's like embarrassing. Like I was embarrassed. Like I have a viral transformation on TikTok that went viral, and I'll link that below for you guys too, because a lot of you guys don't know that I have a TikTok. Yeah, like it's just hard, going to the gym and putting on tight fitted clothes, and I didn't have no butt. So it was just like working out in the house. That's kind of where I started. So I started doing like all these bubble butt workouts. Like some of them are called donkey kickbacks, fire hydrants. Like it's a lot. And I also have like a weight gain guide and a booty builder guide too, for you guys like that struggle like me. And I'm gonna link all of this below. But yes, like the bubble butt workout, the butt is basically a muscle, your glutes. And so when you are growing your glutes and you're feeding them protein shakes and the right protein meals, and you're eating, you're also taking supplements, and it's just like my butt started to like grow perfectly. Like I don't want to say perfectly to sound dramatic, but if you saw the viral transformation, it reached over 2.8 million views for a reason. Like I really started from a pancake to a peach, and a lot of people start asking me like, how did you do it? How did you do it? How did you do it? And that's when I finally became a certified trainer. And I do train you guys and coach you guys online too. If you want one-on-one direct help, I'll link everything down below. But I didn't overwork out. I think this is what scares people away. They think like, oh, when you go to the gym, you gotta work out 5 times a week, 4 times a week. The gym sounds scary. I know the gym sounds scary when people hear go to the gym, like you gotta be up there every other day. No, I was up there 2 or 3 times out the week. I was eating about 3,000 calories a day, doing these specific glute routine, eating specific meals, and tracking my progress, calorie tracking, and taking supplements. And that's exactly how my butt went from a pancake to a peach, because I had a full formula of this. Like it wasn't just, luck. I think a lot of people think, oh, some people, you got genetics. A lot of people be commenting under my videos on TikTok. They be like, oh, you just got good genetics. You just got good genetics. And it's like, if I had good genetics, do y'all think that I would have been working out? Or do y'all think I would have had to even start taking supplements or be, in the gym or whatever? The results of this all, like how it made me feel though, finally having a successful weight gain journey, and I want you guys to feel this too. I had finally started to feel confident in myself. I finally started to feel like more confident in like the clothes that I wear. Like people started to compliment me, like you guys, because like people started noticing when you start gaining weight and your body start getting in shape, people are going to notice because they see you, even if it's coworkers or your parents or your siblings, they see you every single day. So when you put the weight on, they see it, and when you lose weight, they see it. My friends just started had compliments in me, and I was like, oh, y'all see it? Like y'all see the gains, like y'all see it. And that's when I started to feel good, because people that know me like personally, like anybody would tell you when they think of Raven, they probably think of she was really skinny. So yes, it was a little bit of a confidence boost, right? If you want your confidence boosted, just makes you feel good overall, just being in shape and just having, a nice, whatever your body goals is. If you guys want to gain weight or grow a bubble booty, I put everything I eat, the protein shakes, the protein powders, the supplements I took, the gym routine that saved my booty, just how to gain weight, why you're not gaining weight, how to track your calories, just everything that you could think of like regarding weight gain. I put it in a weight gain guide and a booty builder guide, and I am a certified trainer, you guys, and I want you guys to reach your goals too. So I'm going to link everything down in the description box. I hope you guys reach your booty goals.